If you read the Old Testament, like in Micah, Ezekiel, and Isaiah, the Jews had expectations of their Messiah. What a Messiah, by definition, is a liberator of a group of people. They wanted the Messiah to free them from oppression and bondage. And here are some verses in the Old Testament. In Isaiah 9, it says, "He will reign on David's throne and over his kingdom, establishing and upholding it with justice and righteousness from that time on and forever. And he will be called Prince of Peace." And Micah 5:2, "But you, Bethlehem Ephrathah, though you are small among the clans of Judah, out of you will come for me one who will be ruler over Israel." And it says in Micah 5:6, "He will rule the land of Assyria with the sword and deliver us from the Assyrians when they invade our land and march across our borders." And Isaiah 2, "He will judge between the nations and will settle disputes for many people. Nation will not take up sword against nation, nor will they train for war anymore." In Isaiah 11, "For the earth will be full of the knowledge of the Lord as the waters cover the sea." In Daniel 9, "Know and understand this, from the time the word goes out to restore and rebuild Jerusalem, which is Solomon's temple, until the anointed one, the ruler, comes. And those days, Judah will be saved, and Jerusalem will live in safety. And this will be the name by which I will be called, the Lord our righteous Savior." In Jeremiah 33:16. "They will live in the land I gave to my servant Jacob, the land where your ancestors live. I will make a covenant of peace with them. It will be an everlasting covenant. I will take the Israelites out of the nations where they have gone. I will gather them from all around and bring them back into their own land. I will make them one nation to land on the mountains of Israel. There will be one king over all of them, and they will never again be two nations or divide into two kingdoms." Ezekiel 37. And so it's clear that what they expected of their Messiah was to be a ruler. Well, the thing is, Jesus was never a king or a ruler. And the war that happened in the Old Testament they were exiled twice, the tribes of Judah and Israel, to Babylon and to Assyria. Well, they believed their Messiah would bring them back to Israel and bring them peace. Well, Jesus never did that. So the thing is, Jesus failed to do all of these things. He failed to bring peace, settle disputes, and that's what the Messiah was supposed to do. And so that proves that Jesus wasn't the Messiah. And also it says in the New Testament that he said to his disciples, before you will taste of death, I will return and all these things will come to pass. Well, that never happened. Obviously, Jesus never came back. And it's been 2,000 years. And life still goes on. They warned of the end times throughout the New Testament, that the end times were near, and to prepare yourself for the rapture and the tribulation. And nothing in Revelation took place either. So this proves that the Bible is false and written by man.